good morning. It's Maureen from Keyscoy Haven, and it's again another Saturday. A beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Cold. It's 34 degrees, so I think that's probably about maybe 1 degree Celsius. So it's pretty chilly. Got little gloves on today. Still got multi-layers, and I got my winter coat on. And the water is at 47. So I think that's like 8 degrees Celsius or 8.5, something like that. But yeah, the water is getting cold. The fish are down probably about, they're not on the bottom yet, but they're about 3 feet down. So they did have food. They came up for food on Thursday afternoon, I think. It was a sunny day, so the sun being on the pond, it must have warmed it up enough that they came up. But I think Pat and I are gonna do the actual, take the mesh down today, put the panels up. We're gonna peel off all the paper backing from the panels, stick them in, and I think probably just leave those up now for the winter. And we're going to probably shut the pond down this weekend, probably either later today or tomorrow, but it needs a good clean, and I need his help with that because we're going to kind of change in the spring, we're going to kind of change our filter system around a little bit. We're going to try to lift it up a little so we have a lot more gravity for when we're purging and emptying it. So to make sure there's no water in pipes or anything, just in case. I mean, the filter shed is heated slightly, just enough to keep things from freezing in there. But I don't want to take a chance of having water sitting in pipes or something and the heater stops, so we lose power or something and things freeze. So it is almost 8 o'clock, so Pat should be here any minute now. And pick you back up when he gets here and start doing our panels and the little boards that we made to fill in the gaps on the end, just so we try to minimize as much as we can with the wind coming into the pond. So we'll get back to you when he gets here. My coffee's getting very cold, but he'll bring me a nice hot one. Take care. We'll see you in a little bit. Very cold out. The bird bath is frozen. It'll warm up though today a bit with the sun. Full sun today, so came out to get I just got myself a nice pair of thin gloves, and I couldn't get the door open. It's frozen shut. Oh gosh, I gotta let the sun get on it for a while so I can try to open the door. Yeah. Oh well. First panel Pat just put up. We just peeled the backing off and we got the first panel up. Getting ready to close it up for the winter. I think I'm gonna go another week though, because they are still up here at the top. So I don't want to shut this down if they're still up looking for food. So I'm just feeding them a little bit once a day. Hi guys. Here's the second panel. I gotta peel the protective film off. I'll go help them and we'll get the panels all put up. Oh, he's doing it all by himself, yeah. Superstar!
Oh, now you're gonna have to do windows.
I know. Imagine what they'll look like in the spring, right? That works great, huh?
Yeah.
Holds them right in, and they're in that track. That's gonna be awesome. All right, we'll get you when we get them all up. Putting the wood panel now, that's gonna fill in that gap left in the panel, so everything will be all sealed in. Keep those winter breezes out.
Preparing for a nor'easter.
They'll be here soon enough, right?
Right.
Good. Just got a few more screws and nuts to do, and this one will be done. Pat just finished doing the last screws on this panel. So that fills that all in. It's all secured around now. Ooh, you could see through it easy. Oh my gosh, I love it. This came out so great. We'll see how it holds up to the winter. And yep, we have our little board here that secured that little area. So, and I love that during the winter, at any time I can come out and take a look at them. It's freezing cold. We're wearing gloves. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's it for this year. We have one little other project to do, which we'll tackle next, and I'll show you. To try to prevent this from, so where we tied the shed roof into the gazebo drain, we have like this little area that is still open, and rain does drip on there, and it is ruining the wood here. So we are going to do a little another gully here so that the water will drip out past where the wood is, and I will sand that back down and re-seal it with the marine sealer. We're going to do that on the other side too. So that will be our last project, except for closing up the pond, which we'll do next weekend, we decided. Now we'll fix that little gap there so we don't get this discoloring on the top rails. All right, catch you in a bit. Nighttime view. Oh my gosh. It's freezing out here. I'm sorry. My phone's shaking because I'm freezing, but ooh, it looks so nice. They're working great. I can check on them, make sure they're okay. That is awesome. I'm gonna see my shadow now. Came out this morning dry as a bone, Pat. That worked great. And there was water dripping from that. So it is working. Awesome. Pat and I are shutting the pond down.
Shut her down.
We drained the bead filter. Oh, does it stink?
No, there's scudge in there. Oh, actually, it's pretty clean.
And we are working right now. We're on doing some stuff because we are going to lift the system up, which I didn't think of that in the beginning. So we're going to lift it up so it'll be a lot easier draining that, a lot easier opening that, and not getting water all over. So that's what we're up to today. Last day, shut the system down. So it's the next day, November 23rd, and it is the weirdest sensation to come out here and not hear anything. I'm so used to hearing, sorry for my reflection, but I'm trying to get the Baki shower over here. It's quiet. Everything is shut down. The reflection's awful. I see it great, but the camera won't pick it up. But they're down a bit now. They're very lethargically swimming around. But yeah, so they're done eating, and it's so beautiful to be able to look in there, though. Just a peace of mind to check the fish now. But oh, it's so eerily quiet. So I do have an aerator going that is about a foot down, and a de-icer going. And I am going to add a second aerator over in the other corner there. Same thing, a foot down for the winter. But the weirdest is when I come in here too. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. But Pat and I emptied everything. We got a lot of stuff drying out, but we were able to get the bead filters emptied. We're going to change that plug at the bottom there next year. We're able to get this raised up about 3 inches off the ground so we can be able to get to that plug. But when you undo it, it's a screw-in type plug. When you undo it, the gravity of the water in there comes flying out at you so fast you can't get the hose stuck in there that goes out the door. So we're going to change it and add, we'll do some solder welding and add a ball valve on there to make it easier to drain at the end of the season. I'm just letting everything kind of dry out. It is, we cleaned what we could, and we are going to lift this whole system up. We never thought of it before. Just something I wasn't thinking of when we hooked everything all up here, to have the water pump up off the floor a bit, so when we do unscrew the cover and try to empty it, that water isn't gushing out all over the floor. So right now we have it in this tub, but we're going to fix that, because in the spring over the winter I'm going to be researching some more water pumps, and I want to get one that, like my fellow friends out in UK, they use the ones with a Very pump that you can regulate the flow going into the pond. For me, this just worked at 1 speed, and I really would have liked it a little slower, especially when it's pumping up through the Baki shower and not forcing the water so fast through there. But it definitely worked and kept my pond clear. But so we cut the pipe that went up to the UV so that we were able to lift this up. And we already were thinking about if we ever had to replace either the bead filter or the pump, that we made sure we used rubber boots where we could to be able to swap equipment out if we had to. So we undid the rubber boot here so that we could lift this whole entire section up, and we've got some work to do in the springtime before we go to start this up. We have very, very cold springs, so it's usually mid to end of May by the time we fire up the system again. So we got plenty of time to work, April and May, to figure this out and get it fixed and work a little more efficiently in here. That is a wrap. We are officially closed on the pond. So my fish are going to be able to just enjoy the winter now. And I do have a camera up there. I don't know if it's going to come through here. I do have a camera up there that I can check the status of the koi at any time during the winter, and they should be all set. Some of the koi, this is be their 7th winter going through, and others are brand new, so they're going to be in for a rude awakening on how cold it is here, because the koi that I bought this year for the grow on and moved into the main pond all come from Florida. They're born there, so they haven't been through a winter yet. They will now. So thanks again for watching, and probably won't be much content now during the winter. Probably maybe some more aquarium stuff, but koi related, not much. Kind of in deep freeze now. We won't be doing anything till springtime, but I wish you all good, happy holidays, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
First panel. Just put it up. I don't know what to say.